So we were here, then we're executing the first instruction. We download this data from that file. The instruction to upload the data is to go into notebooks here from research notebooks, and then you get to this directory, and then in notebooks, you get inside the data directory that is sliding down here. Upload your data. Here, that was the data that I downloaded today. And after that, you can go back to your notebook in Python and execute this instruction. This instruction will upload into this name. This is a variable. Here is a data frame. The data that is comma separated values from the file that we downloaded, and then you can access that data from that on. Here we're doing the first operation, that is extract just one column. With the name of the column, you can extract that column and you can do operations. We will see in a minute what kind of operations you can do from those ones. But I want to stop here and have somebody join me in his Quantopian account that you were able to read the data, visualize the data just here, because we say this, and then with this one in the cells in Python. If you leave this thing here, it will show the content of this last variable. Then it's showing me the content here. And in this one, I'm saying extract from this data frame, that is rows and columns, read from this Excel file, extract the location, then extracts just the location, and it's a different kind of a structure. It's called a data series because it's an index and some values. It doesn't have a column name or things like this. Then this is a data frame. When you read multiple columns from an Excel file, you upload that with this instruction in Quantopian into a data frame. And if you have a data frame, brackets and the name of a column extracts that particular column, and then I have in ISO this thing. I'm gonna stop here and have somebody else, like at least two of you guys, showing me that in Quantopian you were able to upload the data and see the data and extract one column. Extract a different column like date or total cases or whatever in this ISO and show it to me back. Then who wants to go first? At least I will have 2 or 3 showing me that you guys were able to follow these instructions up to here. Download the data, upload the data in Quantopian, read the data into a data frame, and extract one column here with whatever name of variable you have here. Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys with me?
Professor, it has to be a CSV file, no? Because it changed mine to an Excel file,
Yeah, you have to be careful when you open the file here in Excel, not to save it. You can just close the Excel and it lives like that. But if you save it, let's say for some reason you want to save it, or when you are gonna close, it's gonna tell you, if I close it and I do nothing with the file, then it doesn't ask me for modifications. But if I don't know, I put a space or something, it will ask me, do you wanna leave this thing? I don't know, because I changed the size of the column here. Then if it's gonna ask me save it, it's gonna save it like that. But if I say save it like as, you're gonna be careful not to save it as an Excel file, that is the standard, but as a CSV file, because it cannot be read by the Python function, because the Python function is only to read CSV files, comma separated values, that are test values separated by commas. The Excel files have a more complex format because they store multiple sheets. A CSV file has only one sheet, it's only a set of rows and columns. In an Excel file, you have multiple sheets, and in a Google Sheet file also. And you can have pictures and stuff like that, and they have a more rich format. This is a very simple format of data that is columns and rows. Separate, it's like a text file. Then you gotta be careful. If you messed up the file, you can download it again, no problem. You can go and delete that one that you changed it. Like if I do it by mistake here and I say save it as, and I say save it as an Excel file, then as Julian was mentioning, it will save it in a different format that is data XLS. Probably here, because I have this thing configured, I will have both. I will have the Excel file and the data CSV, but this Excel file is gonna have multiple things. In this case, it's no different, but if you try to open this one, if I try to open this one with the notepad, it's a complicated one. If I try to open the other one, it's a very simple file. Don't save. And I go to downloads and I check all the files. And if you open the CSV, it's like this. ISO code, first name of a column, comma, second, continent, third, separated by commas. And the values are in the continuing rows, like the first ISO code is FG, the second one is Asia, comma. That's the CSV file. It can be opened in any editor that you have. But if I try to open the Excel file, it's a different format. It's a Microsoft format that is different from here. Then if you try to open the Excel file, it's like some complicated thing because it's not readable. Look, no, it's also characters, but it's control characters because it has information about the format, and then you cannot read it with your eyes. It have to be.
So I have my Excel file because the last week I saved it in an Excel file, and it just opened like the normal one I have shown you today.
Yes, in the site that we were mentioning here, in this one, you can get the Excel file if you want it in Excel here, or the comma separated values, or another one that is Java interchangeable format. It's like 3 formats. We're gonna use this one because Python only reads this one. Also reads this one, but it's a different function. We're gonna use the simple one that.
Okay. Yes, I downloaded that one.
And if you open in Excel, close it without saving it as Excel, because if you don't close it without saving it as Excel, it will change the file. Like I did here, it changed the file. Then this one still can be read by Excel, but when I say close, I just close here because I didn't do any modification of the file. It continues being like this. Then make sure that you're saving, if you open the file in Excel, don't save it because then you modify that. And if you save it as a comma separated value. Then when I say here, this format, and then you save, and then it will be the same file that I downloaded. Then after that, you go into your account in Quantopia, open a new notebook, just runs the first cell, it doesn't need anything. Go here and in notebooks, let me open a different one here, sorry. Open in notebooks with the right click, open another tab, and in notebooks, slide to the data directory and upload the file here. Then you upload here, locate the file wherever directory it is. It will show you something with a little button blue. You have to click in that button to actually upload the data. And at that point, when you have it in that directory, in research notebooks data, the directory, you can read that into Python with this instruction in Quantopia. Then, was anybody able to read it in Quantopian?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the control of the screen and show me that you have at least this part.
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna give Marilyn the control. Participants. Then you guys have to do the same when you turn the control to somebody else.
Yes.
Go to participants,
Okay.
go to Marilyn, and I say more, and then I say make host, and now you can present. Okay, Marilyn is showing this second instruction, slide up. Then you get the ISO code, change the name of the column for like, let me see another name of the column here by the number of people with hemophilia, the diabetes. There is one column. Let me tell you what is the name real quick here. The name of the column. The name of the column is age 65 and older. Let me put it in the. This the proportion of people that is 65 and older in each country. Is column X in Excel, but in here. Let me go here to the chat room real quick.
Age 65 and older.
Yeah, but it's like with an underscore.
Yeah.
Yeah, age 65 and older. Yes. Just copy that text. Go to that cell 1X and copy that text, and go and take that text into the notebook in Quantopian and change by that. Then you will get this data, that is the data of age 65 and older for equal. You have to do, we're gonna start a column. Then what you're gonna do is say, okay, data, because the data has all the data, square brackets, square bracket, square, no, it's curly, but square brackets, and open double comilla or single quote, yeah, and then again Control V, because you have the name there age65 and older.
Oh, okay.
Delete the space. Then now in this column we're gonna get the data of age65 and older. Just copy against age65 and older, and just Control V.
Control V.
Yeah. Then run that cell. Then in this new variable that is called age65 and older, we're extracting the column age65 and older. Then you get 22,662 numbers. The first ones are 251, 251, and the last ones are none. It's a time series. Then you're seeing now you can read the data into Python, and now you can extract information from columns. Okay, any column that you want into a sequence of values that is not like it's like values, indices, and values. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then let's see somebody else, at least another person that was able to follow these instructions.
Professor, is there, I am trying to upload it into the Quantopian, but it just doesn't want to upload. I downloaded it a second time, so I got the right CSV file, but it just doesn't want to upload.
Show me your screen to see what's telling you.
Okay.
Marilyn, can you turn the control to Julian to see what's happening with him?
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you have to delete the other file, but
okay.
Now you are the host. Show us, Julian.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Marilyn. Show me what's telling you Julian, now you have the control. Show us here the screen. Okay. What is telling you? What's the message? Then. Okay. You know what is like missing? It's like upload, and you see this blue button here in the left side of the screen. You have to click in that button. Until you click in that button, it takes sometimes a little bit. Make sure that you like
clicking. I've been clicking it many times, but it just doesn't want to start.
I don't know. Sometimes, okay, click the cancel, and then let's do it again. Sometimes it happens to me too.
I had the same problem, and then I refresh and do it again.
Refresh.
Okay.
Okay, refresh.
Refresh and do it again. Yes.
You passed by the COVID data already. It was there. Yeah, open and click upload. Click like because it takes sometimes a little bit.
I'm clicking and clicking and it does not want to go.
Okay, then close this. Open. Duplicate the tab. Like duplicate the tab. Like create another tab. Duplicate the tab. Yeah, duplicate. Close the one before. Close the other one to make sure that we don't have like two active things here.
Can you still see me then? Because I only shared that.
Yeah, I'm seeing you. Now you are here.
Okay.
Let's go up, go to the research notebooks and go up like in the upper right corner. Oh yeah, you can go notebooks. Just to make sure that we go back and go into the, then let's wait, slide down to the data directory again. Open the data directory. And let's repeat the process, upload and see. Sometimes it happens to me, I don't know why. Go to the COVID CSV, COVID data. But it's like, now it's CSV and go on, click in the upload, but click like, make sure that you're clicking inside the thing because I don't know, sometimes it's like, and it takes a little bit sometimes.
I don't know what's happening.
But that's something in the account. That's something from the server there. Refresh the tab. It's like not taking the click in the little thing. COVID cases, no. Okay, repeat this process. Let me see, because I see like a hand and sometimes it should be like an arrow. I don't know why it's like getting something. Okay, open. The file name is correct. Click like twice. Click, double click, triple click there. And let's wait a little bit because sometimes it takes a little bit to update files that you upload in your folder belongs in maintenance.
I don't know how many times I already clicked it. I clicked it a lot of times. Work.
And if you do cancel, it works. Do cancel just to check if it's taking the event in the cancel thing. Cancel. Yeah, the cancel, it takes the cancel, but not the upload. Is something strange. Do it again just to make sure, like one last attempt. I don't know what's happening there, but that's the procedure. It worked for me, worked for Marilyn, but who knows what's happening here. You're using You have to click. Are you clicking inside the bottom? Like clicking, actually clicking? Let me, I'm checking here.
Yes,
In
I am
my,
clicking. I am clicking all around, everywhere I can. I'm clicking.
let me see here, just again, something different here. Yeah, upload. No, immediately, like, does it? I don't know why it's not doing it there.
Professor, I have the same problem of Julian.
Okay, what browser are you guys using? What, like, Chrome or Edge? Because it could be that the browser.
I'm working with Chrome.
With which one?
Chrome, Google Chrome.
Google Chrome. Then no, the same browser that I have. Then let's do the following. Get out of Quantopian again, like go and log out from the account and log in again, just in case, because just to make sure, do that experiment. Log out from your accounts and log in again into the accounts. Just to make sure like nothing strange is happening, just log out and log in again into Quantopian. Then, Julian, and who else has the problem? Then let's go into notebooks.
Pearl has the same problem.
Pearl has the same problem. Your servers are like, that was what happened. It seems that something happened with the Quantopian server. That was the thing. Something happened with the session and it was locked out. Let's wait. Something, you said like something happened there. Then let's wait until it refreshes. And then Pearl, try to do the same. Log out, log in again. And let's try to follow.
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
It's taking very long to connect with the Quantopian server. Don't sing out, like Julian, don't sing out, sing in again, and let's try to do it again. It's something with the connection to the server or something.
I'm getting servers is unavailable.
Yeah, same thing. 503 service unavailable. Your service are student
I
down.
can do it. It's unavailable also here.
Sometimes in Quantopian they have problems with like there are too many logins, but we are only 6. When I have like 30 students accessing or something, sometimes they get like because like they think it's an attack or something from like the same country or something. Then, but it's strange.
I can't refresh even.
Let me check here because I was connected to Quantopian and I was trying to see. I'm gonna log out and log in too to see if it's Quantopian went down. Then we will do it in Collab and then go back to Quantopian later. I'm gonna sing out from Quantopian, log in.
Shall I give you host?
Okay, make me host just to check. Then I share. Then I'm gonna share here my screen. I'm doing the same process just to verify in Quantopian. I just log in again. I'm gonna go to notebooks. And I think the server is down. Probably I was working okay, but I don't know. Here is like loading again. And data. And let me upload my file disappeared. I don't know why. Although COVID, okay, I'm having the same, you guys. It's a problem in Quantopian for some reason. Look, it's upload. Something happened with the server. Okay, then we're gonna, okay, seconds ago. Upload. It's like, let me refresh now. The data is there. Probably just recovered. Try again, Julian, because I think it was having some problems here.
Okay, I will try again.
And then Suriname COVID, I'm here. I'm gonna run the 2 cells just to verify that the data is there. Yeah, the server is kind of down because it's not even allowing to execute the cells. Okay, we're gonna move to Collab because Quantopian is having like some connection problems or something. And we're gonna do the same 3 steps in Collab and try to finish in Collab. I will try to show you. Yes, now it's working here, yeah. And it's working with this one, just to make sure. I'm gonna use another row here. Total cases per million or something to make sure that this thing is running. It's not showing me the same thing from before. Yes. What happened, Julian? Were you able to upload the file or not?
No, still the same thing. It doesn't want to go.
Sir, I'm trying now.
Okay. Maybe you will try later, and we're gonna do the same 3 steps with a little difference in Collab. Okay. Then I'm gonna open a Collab file. Collab. I'm using my account. I say new notebook. I'm gonna change the name of my notebook to the same thing that I have here, Suriname COVID. And I'm gonna copy the first instruction, that is this one. Is the same in both things. The same thing in Quantopian, the same thing in Collab. When we execute that one, no problem. The difference here is in the Collab machine, you have to upload the data somewhere else. Then I'm gonna do it slowly, and Collab is like Google is more reliable than Quantopian, then I'm sure this won't fail. Then here in the left side panel, you see 2 things. One that is showing like snippets of code. I don't want that. Files. Then when you click in files, you get these sort of directories. Sample data. You move to this one. It will show something called sample data and an arrow. You click in the arrow and then you get, this is like the directories in that virtual computer that you got in Collab. Then when you get that one, you get like this list, and inside content, you go to these little 3 dots and you say upload. and then you upload your file there. It tells you it's possible that it will be deleted when you close the machine. If I have this thing saved in my drive, if I have that thing saved in my file, in my drive, I will have this probably not the data. Then I have the data there. Then it's like you go to this little thing, you get this sample data and this arrow, you go with the arrow, then you upload the machine the data into the contents directory. And instead of using this instruction, that is local CSV, you use this instruction. Then in Colab is the standard instruction to read the data. That is from pandas. You say read CSV in this file. The file has to be here, and we should get the same execution. It looks a little different, but it's the same thing. It's like 2,622 rows, 33 columns. The columns are ISO code, this, and this. Then do it in Colab. It's like the first instruction is the same. You need to execute this first because this is from the library pandas. This read CSV in Quantopian is a function that is provided by Quantopian. It's not from the library pandas. In here is actually a function of the standard library pandas. What happened with the name of my thing? I was changed for some reason. Okay, Suriname COVID. Interactive Python notebook. Then if you guys do the second instruction, I'm going to have somebody, Julian, show me that you were able to do it in Colab, that you were able to upload the file here and to do the second instruction that was the ISO codes here. Then I'm going to extract the date here in this example here. Then what I put here is the name of the. Then in Colab is the standard thing of Quantopian is a little different. They show you 30 rows. Here it shows you only the first 5 rows and the last 5 rows of everything. And here for the series is like, okay, the first date is this, the second is this, the third is this one, and the last 5 are these ones. And it's a date and the name is date of the column. The length is this, and the data type is object because it has 2 things. It has an index and a date.
I can't seem to find content.
There is a little difference. In Colab, you have to put it into the notebook. Yeah. Where do you find contents? Okay, that's the thing. When you open your notebook, you get here in the right, in the left panel, these 2 icons. If you open this icon, you get something like this. Let me show you.
Yes, but I don't get content. That's just.
Let me refresh this. When you refresh, you probably will see it the same way. If you open the new notebook, you get here this panel, show table of contents. When you click it, go up to the root directory. The third directory is content. In this one, in these 3 dots, you have to do the upload. Then, usually you are like this. You click here in files, you get, it's taking longer here. You get sample data. If you don't have any other data, it's like actually Google, they give you some sample data here, like California housing something, but we're not gonna use that one. Then you wanna put in like a long sample data, this thing. Then to be able to do that, you have to go up and in content, you have to click here. You can even open the directory like this and say here in the three dots, upload, and then you upload the particular file that we have here. Then you have to click in this icon, go up, go out to content, and allow inside content the COVID data. Then let me know when you're ready, and then I give you the host. Then you can show us that you're able to do it, Julian, and then we will have another, like one of the students showing that they were able to upload the data in.
Okay, but I think we'll have to reconnect again because it's going to go out soon. Yeah, the session is gonna
Yeah,
end
it says
now.
in 10 minutes. Then while you guys go back, go ahead, and then yes, less than 1 minute. In 1 minute, it will disconnect. When I am back, I want to see the same thing. Like Marilyn was able to do it in Quantopian, then we will continue with her in Quantopian and with other people in Collab, the ones that cannot do it in Quantopian at this moment. Probably some problem of connection. Later on, you guys can upload the file. Probably it's because of security. It detects many people uploading the same file, and then it's like probably gets some security thing and doesn't allow to upload the file. But it happens to me sometimes. It's not something that happens to you guys only. It has some probably like security policies, and it's like many people allowing from the same point